Welcome to MindPop, where we uncover the secrets of life, death, and everything in between. If you're fascinated by the strange, the scientific, and everything that makes you say, wow, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel to catch our amazing videos every week. Now let's dive into one of the most terrifying and curiosity-sparking questions of all time. What happens to your body after death during the first 30 days? Your heart has stopped beating, your breathing has ceased, and your eyes are staring into nothingness. You've died. But what comes next? What happens after your soul departs from your body? You've left behind your physical shell, a vessel no longer connected to your consciousness or spirit. But where does it go? And what happens to your body during the first 30 days after death? Get ready, because we're about to embark on a journey that blends medicine and mystery, reality and near fiction, as we track exactly what happens to the human body after death, step by step, through the first month. Immediately after death, two important factors emerge: your personal beliefs about what happens after death, and the physical reality governed by the laws of nature. While many cultures and religions offer comforting narratives about an afterlife or reincarnation, the physical truth is that the body enters a fast-paced sequence of changes and decomposition, following a strict and unavoidable biological system. After the heart stops, the muscles relax, causing the limbs to become limp. This can result in joint dislocation, and fingers may curl or spread. This phenomenon is known as the death grip, or cadaveric spasm, and usually fades within hours, though it may sometimes last for days. During this period, the color of the body begins to change. This is due to the breakdown of red blood cells and the lack of oxygen. The skin turns pale, then shifts to green or purple. A skin rash may also appear. This is known as Livor Mortis, when blood begins to settle in the lower parts of the body due to gravity. As hours pass, the body gradually loses its heat, a process called rigor mortis. The body temperature drops at a rate of about 1 degree Celsius per hour until it matches the surrounding environment. At this stage, heat production stops and energy fades. Over the next few days, internal organs begin to completely shut down, and the body enters the decomposition phase. This process is called autolysis, a self-digestion where enzymes break down body tissues from within. Bacteria that once lived in the intestines to digest food now begin consuming the body from the inside out. During this time, the body releases chemicals like histamine, chalaetoxin, and bradykinin, causing inflammation and swelling. This can lead to blisters and sores on the skin. The body also produces a foul-smelling fluid known as putrescine, which contains compounds like ammonia, hydrogen sulfide, and cadaverine, responsible for the distinct odor of decaying corpses. It may be clear or blood-tinged and contains bacteria. As these bacteria multiply, the odor begins to intensify. The distinct smell of a decomposing body results from the buildup of gases such as hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, and methane, and serves as one of the first clear signs of active decay. Alongside the physical changes, some neurological activity can continue for a short time after death. This phenomenon is called postmortem continuity, and it lasts only a few minutes. During this time, the brain releases certain chemicals that may cause hallucinations, muscle spasms, or strange movements. In rare cases, bodies have been observed to sit up or move after death, or even appear to speak. There are unconfirmed reports of people moving or consuming things after death, but these are often explained as nothing more than nerve reflexes. If you are not buried or cremated after death, your body is taken to a morgue, where it is stored until it's released to your family for burial. In the morgue, the body may undergo embalming to preserve it for a funeral viewing. Embalming involves removing certain organs, injecting preservative fluids, and using cosmetic products to make the body appear as natural as possible. But it's worth noting that embalming is not practiced in all cultures. For example, the Amish community prefers to leave the body untouched, allowing it to decompose naturally. If you're buried, your body is placed in a coffin and transported to a cemetery. Some burial sites use outer containers or grave liners to protect the coffin from environmental factors and animals. The grave is sealed with soil, and sometimes a headstone or memorial is placed. If cremated, your body is placed in a special casket and into a cremation chamber that uses intense heat to turn it into ash. The ashes are then collected in an urn and given to your family, who may choose to bury them or scatter them in a meaningful location. But what if you've chosen to be cryogenically frozen? Maybe you live in a time where death is no longer the end, and you've opted to have your body preserved in hopes of being revived one day. Post-death freezing, or cryonics, remains a theoretical science, but it sparks immense curiosity. In this case, your body is cooled to extremely low temperatures, halting all biological functions. During the first 30 days, the body remains in a state of pause, similar to hibernation. The goal is to slow down metabolism significantly to extend life. Some proponents believe the future may bring technologies capable of reviving frozen people, but for now, these remain sci-fi theories. What happens to your body after death may vary depending on your religious beliefs or personal circumstances. But from a biological standpoint, the body undergoes a series of inevitable chemical and physical transformations. These stages may seem disturbing or uncomfortable, but they're a natural part of the life cycle. If you're concerned about what will happen to your body after death, you can consult a funeral director or a specialist in the field who can explain your options and help you make decisions appropriate for your post-death wishes. As for how long it takes for a body to fully decompose, it depends on factors like burial method, climate, and presence of scavengers. In general, full decomposition may take anywhere from 6 months to several years. And one last question: what happens to your dog after your death? Dogs are social creatures that rely heavily on humans for basic needs. Without you, your dog is likely to suffer from hunger and thirst and could die within days unless cared for. Some dogs may survive if trained for wild living, but that's a rare exception. The human body is a complex machine that requires constant care to function properly. But when it stops working, if you've made it this far, you're definitely as curious and bold as we are. At MindPop, we don't just ask big questions. We explore them deeply, scientifically, and with wonder. So if you're ready to keep diving into the unknown with us, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and be part of a growing community that never stops asking, what if, and what comes next? Because the more we explore, the more we understand, and the more awe-inspiring everything becomes. Stay curious, stay bold, and stay with MindPop.